as I sat down preparing to begin this video, I was really taken by the color navy blue. First of all, my shirt is navy blue. And then as I was preparing the cards, I noticed the back of the Star Tarot, navy blue. And that it is the Star Tarot is symbolic, synchronistic in what we're discussing as well. Then I can't reach the whole deck, but the other deck, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, Starry Night background, and another deck that I pulled forward, the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, all navy blue. And as I noticed that, it had me thinking about, of course, the night sky, particularly for me, the pre-dawn sky. That's the sky that I love, the night sky. However, the pre-dawn sky has special meaning for me. As often as I can, I make sure I go out and sit underneath that sky, that beautiful navy blue sky, and allow myself to connect in to the sky, to the cosmos, to the beings and cosmic bodies above. And it reminded me of something that I wrote on September 10th that I had forgotten about and I had not shared with y'all. So this is our theme, navy blue, apparently, and the night sky, in particular the pre-dawn sky. So I'm going to read this to you. Riding under a moonlit sky, I wonder what words will be revealed in the glare of the sun. What truths are hidden here beneath the shadows and stillness? I write these words, and the clouds above shift in their directional movement. Forces above initiating the retraction, the expansion, the flow, the pace. Clouds move across La Luna quietly, peacefully, her light ever visible behind their temporary shields. Orion in the opposing sky never covered, remaining clear, marking time and compass point. Sirius, glowing with such intensity he seems to flicker and spin in the sea of deep blue. Jupiter overseeing the entire parade, over my left shoulder, yet never out of sight. A guardian, a key, a way-shower, an expander. As the sky begins to lighten, Betelgeuse still blazing with his orangey red hue, fading, solemn, quietly, with promises of his return. Here I find home, face towards the sky hunter, watched over by the sky king, inspired by the sky teacher, and softly caressed by the light of Sky Mother. As the sun begins to rise, reclaiming his position in this grand parade, my feet meet Earth Mother below, anchored in this space of earth and sky's loving embrace, as the day and I begin renewed. So, why am I sharing this with you? I'm not sure yet. But I'm following the puzzle pieces that I'm being given by Spirit. And I think, as we mentioned in one of the pick a card readings yesterday, it was about following the synchronicities as they reveal themselves. And, or at least that was part of it. Something else that's come, I'm just gonna share as I get these messages. So although this may seem like a video without necessarily an overriding theme at this point, stick with me because it always comes together. So third eye and crown activations. Oh, well, that's part of where this color is coming in. As I was sitting, I'm sorry, I keep bumping my camera stand. As I was sitting out underneath that beautiful sky this morning, I was very aware that when it came to me that if I were to intentionally open up to the activations that are available, that I would be very consciously aware of them entering into my energetic body and my physical body. And so I did that, and I was very consciously aware. And my body's telling me I haven't had enough water since then. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is because this is something that is coming up for experiencing underneath that starry sky for you as well. And the star on the back here is reminding me also of the soul star chakra. So opening that up, look at I didn't even notice it when I showed these to you guys before, but look at how similar these are. How did I miss that? So the suggestion or invitation here is to take some time underneath the night sky. I keep deferring back to the pre-dawn sky. So there's something about that if it resonates for you, and if it's even available, I mean, I know the sky's available for you, but if it fits into your schedule, or if you're able to fit that in, it's, okay, my guides they can be a little bit blunt, let's say. They're saying that if this resonates for you, that they encourage you to fit it in. So that's not the actual words they use, but yes, there are activations that are available right now that, oh, they're funny. They said limited time only. So whatever third eye and crown activations are available through sitting in the pre-dawn sky. I'm not 100% clear on what that is, but they're saying that we're going to pull some cards, or maybe it'll just come through channeled. They'll give some more information. But for right now, they're so funny. For right now, what time frame are we talking about? Oh, 10 days. Is that going to put us at, okay, 10 days to the next, yeah, 10 days from now. So today is September 23rd. So October 3rd. Would that be about right? I think that's about right. October 2nd or 3rd. This is when this is prime time for these activations. So sitting underneath the pre-dawn sky, really all that's necessary is for you to begin to go into a meditative state. If you're able to see Orion, face that direction. If you're not able to see Orion, that's fine, but just face that direction. That would be southeast. Face the southeastern sky, if I could talk. And then just visualize your soul star chakra opening up, your crown opening up, your third eye opening up in that sequence, and receiving with the intention that you receive these activations. Now these activations are, oh, okay. Yeah. That's the reason why we're facing that direction, because that also points you towards the star Sirius. These are activations from our Sirian friends. Okay. I love how I show up for these videos and they always surprise me with what we're going to be talking about. Okay, so and they're saying that you should, when you're open to these activations, that you will feel the energetic influx, they're saying, of the activations. I'm having a bit of a headache today after that, so that may be something that you experience as well. They're also continuing to remind me that I have not had enough water to drink today. So make sure you're drinking lots of water. Oh, my guides, I'm telling you, there's something. I'm very, very, very grateful for them. They also are, yeah, they can be rather, anyway, they're funny. So let's see. What else? What else, guys, do you want to? Stillness is important afterwards as well. There is when I closed my eyes and got quiet, the stillness around me was palpable. So, being in stillness as much as okay, being in stillness as much as possible within 24 hours after you experience this. I am going to say I've gone to work. I work a full-time job outside of doing this and being a mom and doing life, right? So, that's not to say that you need to be able to just lay in bed or just lay underneath the trees. If you can do that, fantastic, go for it. However, if your life structure, the day that you do it, it does not allow for that, then just taking moments of stillness, intentional stillness throughout the day. And they're telling me again, make sure you drink a lot of water. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in the crown chakra in particular. They're saying that we will feel it. Like I felt it come through as like a rush of energy after the initial, so the integration phase is what I'm feeling now. And so you notice it from the soul star chakra first, then you'll notice it in the crown, which is where I'm having the headache. And then you notice it in the third eye. So you may notice physical sensations around that. And of course, those can be unique for all of us. Interesting. They're saying oh, that's really interesting. They're saying that other people after this may notice, okay, this is unusual, really cool, may notice something different about your eyes. So, yeah, that's really interesting. Okay. Oh, well, this does have to do with our sight, but it has to do with our psychic, intuitive sight. Superdimensional sight, being able to witness and see into other dimensional states and other timelines for ourselves. Oh, I see where they're going with this. And other timelines for ourselves so that we are, because, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. We talked about yesterday about how going into this full moon in Aries, that's going to be a boundary point, right? They talked about that the other day. And it's a boundary for how we show up in the world, for how we express ourselves, how we present ourselves, how we show up in the world, how we, whether or not what we present to the outside world matches the internal. That's the basis of it. Okay, so this is a stripping away of all the masks, right? So this activation of they're calling it kind of a psychic sight, but that's not, well, those are the best words that I have for it so far. I think we'll get an expansion on that here in a minute, but the ability to see superdimensionally, the ability to see these different timelines for yourself, and this is going to help you in the refining of knowing which timeline you want to align with, because we have a lot of forks available to us right now. We have a lot of options available to us right now. And things are shifting and changing frequently in this segment. And it's the segment from the equinox to the next full moon in Aries on October 6th. And so being able to utilize this elevated sight, this superdimensional sight, to see into other timelines so that we can witness the possibilities and witness the potentials that were available to us. What's really interesting is they're saying that these, I'm losing my breath. These potentials have always been available to us. It's that we were not in a state of openness and receptivity, allowing us to be able to take in the information and fully see it. This speaks back to the message from yesterday about being our own container. So we have opened up to this potential of being able to hold these visions and these possibilities that again have always been available to us. Excuse my cat, she decided to come in here and scratch. She came in here yesterday. Oh, the Sirians. Okay. Oh, now she's looking at me. She's been seen. Here she comes. Oh, that's funny. My little Sirian cat. Anyway, I've been distracted. Okay. So anyway, being the container so that we are able to actually witness and receive in the multitude of possibilities available for us. Let's see. Oh, well, and the blue. No wonder it's blue. Why? Keep putting all these things together along the way. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, what else is there? What else is there, Sirian friends? Red. There's something about red too, and it came to mind because on this, I think it was this morning that I wrote this. When I was watching Sirius, it was maybe it was it that day? Maybe it was after this. It may not have been this day, but there was a particular day when I was observing Sirius, and I was witnessing it changing colors from like the whitish blue or bluish white shade or color that we usually see it as, switching to a red. So there's something about, hang on just a second. There's something about bringing what we're seeing down into like the root chakra so that we're able to bring it into the foundation. There's an alchemization that happens with that, which is why I have this deck. So I'm going to pull a card from here to see how this plays in. It's the grounding it in, which is, going back to the poem of connecting in the all of these cosmic bodies and us, and bringing connecting, let's see if I can talk. I can't shuffle and talk at the same time apparently. So connecting into these cosmic bodies, but also making sure that we're connected to Mother Earth, and that provides the stability and the foundation needed to be able to really integrate this information and then alchemize the changes necessary to what? changes necessary to align us with that timeline of potential, the one that resonates with you, the one that sparks joy and inspiration and wonder. And I get this sense of like just being remember when I said I was out of breath? It was when I tapped into those different timelines, and it's a sense of it taking your breath away. And that's how, and in a good way, you know, like when you see something or someone who's extraordinarily beautiful, or you see a scene in nature, a landscape or a piece of art that just is extraordinary and exquisite. It's that sense of having your breath taken away. And that's how you know which timeline, y'all. We got the sun. Look at the red, the yellow, the orange. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by this because we've been talking about the pre-dawn sky and the importance of that, and then the sun rising. And what did this poem say? This is why they had me read it. Now I understand. Because in the beginning, the very beginning of the poem starts off with, writing under a moonlit sky, I wonder what words will be revealed in the glare of the sun. Writing under a moonlit sky, I wonder what words will be revealed in the glare of the sun. Okay, so as you're working with this, there's an opportunity to continue to interact with the pre-dawn sun, with the pre-dawn sky, right? Or the moonlit sky, whether it's a, yeah, anyway, with the moonlit sky. And when you're connecting, when you're using this newly activated site and you're connecting in superdimensionally to these potential timelines, making note of this, physically writing things down that you're experiencing, that you're seeing through this state, the things that take your breath away, and then under the glare of the sun, under the bright light of the sun, going back and rereading what you've written, because there's something in the glare of the sun, and that's not a negative connotation of being too bright. It's just the glare allows you to see it clearly. It's as if the glare, well, it goes two ways. In one way, the glare strips away anything that, why am I getting the word obfuscate? I can't even say it now. Obfuscates. I love it when they give me these words. Anything that clouds, let's use that. That's easier for me to say. Anything that clouds the information that you've written down. And at the same time, it also, what was the other one? There's a sharpening too. Not only is it removing, that kind of seems like they're the same thing, but there's a difference there. It's removing any cloudiness, so it's bringing clarity, but it's also bringing what's the other energy I'm getting? There's kind of like a Neptunian illusory type energy around it as well. So reading it again under the sun, under the light of the sun in the daytime is going to help you have a level of clarity that that you may not have at night with this process. So very interesting. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Writing under a moonlit sky, I wonder what words will be revealed in the glare of the sun. Something about what you write, you're going to be able to see the full picture of it. It may not seem that way when you write it down, but that's okay. Let go of any expectations. Come back to it sometime during the day when you're in stillness and you'll be able to see it will be fleshed out. It'll be the sun, the something about seeing it in the daylight is going to allow you to see a fuller picture of it. Okay, Sirian friends, is there anything else? That might be it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been talking for 26 minutes already. How has it been that long? Well, 25. Wow. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, and I am going to be announcing some new offers soon, some new opportunities to work with me in different ways, and ways that I hope you're going to find really supportive. So please, if you're not already subscribed to the newsletter, please do that. I will be announcing them, of course, on all the platforms. However, those on the newsletter list are going to be getting the notification first. So please make sure you do that. That information is down in the description box, completely free. I do not send out a ton of stuff, so it's not going to pile up your inbox, I promise. I do my best to only send out things that I feel are worthy of your time to read. So make sure you do that. If you're interested in a personal reading, even ahead of these other announcements, I do have openings available. So send me an email or book the session through the website. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email. I'm more than happy to answer. And I'm probably going to be doing a live this weekend. It might not be one that is pre-scheduled. I might not have much because my schedule's really kind of funky right now. So I might not be able to pre-schedule it is what I'm trying to say. So keep an eye out for it. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, please, please, please be sure you do that. That allows you to be notified. It's totally free and allows you to be notified when I upload. I know a lot of you may be accessing these through Facebook. Probably am not going to, as you may have noticed, I'm not sharing them every single time on Facebook. My schedule is really tight these days, so my focus is to get these videos out to you guys. So if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please make sure you do that. Or if you're on TikTok, if that's where you're seeing this, make sure you're following me so you get those notifications. All right, I think that's it. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your experience is. I am super interested to hear if you feel like sharing how this activation works for you. Again, we are looking towards this really important Aries full moon on October 6th. So this time period here is has a lot of potential for us, obviously. So I am Toby, the Galactic Intuitive. Not sure that I even said that along the way. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you.